A pleasant afternoon, everyone, especially to our dearest professor, Ma'am Alona Medalya Cadiz Gabejan. My name is Alyssa Cabrito from BSED English 2A. Today, I'm going to present my teaching demonstration following the teaching of grammar in a situational context using the generative situational approach. Generative situation is a situation in which the teacher sets up the lesson in order to generate several examples of sentences of a structure. The advantage of situation context is it helps to clarify its meaning. Also, the students can involve in the development of the presentation. Good morning, class. So before we proceed with our lesson today, I would like to ask, how was your weekend? Oh, that's good to hear. Now, before we proceed with our discussion, let us pray first. Please lead the prayer, Miss Jackie. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Now you may all sit down. Before we start with our next lesson, let us have a recall first to what we have discussed last week. If you still remember, we discussed about the preposition and its type, but we only focus on the preposition of time. May I ask, what are the examples, basic examples of time prepositions? Anyone? Yes, Miss Alea? That's good. It's correct. It's at, on, in, before, and after. They are used to help to indicate when something happened, happens, or will happen. Now, before we proceed to our discussion, I would like to give you a realistic activity related to our topic today. I would like to ask all of you to find my things that is placed under my table. Here are the things that's missing inside my table. I noticed that the chalk box, the eraser, and the stapler is not here. There is no one else who would allowed to use those things except you, my advisory. Now I would like to ask everyone to find those things that I mentioned. Check under your table, your surroundings, or even room around our classroom. I will give you 10 minutes to find those things, and those who will find it, I'll give you a point as part of this activity. Are you ready? I'll give you 10 minutes. Your time starts now. 5 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop. Go to your chair and sit down properly. Now, did you find those things? Okay, very good. So, where did you find the chalk box, Miss Alea? Okay, you find the chalk box is on the jealousy. Okay, very good. How about the eraser, Miss Jerson? Where did you find it? Okay, it's under the chair. Very good. So last one, where did you find the stapler, Mr. Rowley? Okay, it's in the cabinet. Very good. So it's complete. Thank you, everyone. You accomplished your activity at the same time you enjoy it. So based on your activity and the way I emphasize some words pertaining to where you locate the things, what do you think is our lesson for today? Yes, Miss Virginia? Okay, very good. So based from your activity, our lesson for today is all about the prepositions of place. Yesterday, we discussed about one of the type of preposition, which is the preposition of time. And so today, we moved and focused in another type of prepositions, which is the preposition of place. So based on the activity you have done earlier, how would you describe the preposition of place? Yes, Miss Jade? Okay, very good. That's all because you know it's already and you recall it very well. Now, please take down notes and please be guided with the presentation, the PowerPoint presentation I have prepared for you for our lesson for today. So our lesson for today is all about the preposition of place. These are the words that are used to describe the place where a certain object is at a certain time. And for you to achieve an identification of preposition of place, then you have to ensure that you answer the question where. To confuse matters a bit, the most common prepositions to indicate the place are on, at, and in. These are the common preposition and types to indicate the location. Next is the 3 basic types of prepositions of place. First is on, in, and at. First is on. It is used when referring to something with a surface. Example of on is the sculpture hangs on the wall. Second example, the images are on the edge. Third is the specials are on the menu, which is on the table. So can you give me an examples of using on in the sentence, Miss Alea? Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to the next one, which is the in. In is used when referring to something that is inside or within confined boundaries. This could be anything, even a country. Examples of it is Jim is in France visiting his aunt in the hospital. Second example, the whiskey is in the jar in the fridge. The third example, the girls play in the garden. So can you give me example, Miss Rodrigo? Yes, very good. Next is the at. At is used when referring to something at a specific time. Examples of at is the boys are at the entrance at the movie theater. The second example, he stood at the bus at the corner of Water and High Streets. The third examples, we will meet at the airport. Can you give me an examples of using at in the sentence, Miss Jade? Okay, very good. So it's all clear. Just an additional, there's lots of prepositions of place such as under, over, inside, outside, above, below that are used in English. There is, however, a lot less confusion as they refer to rigid positions rather than the abstract ones. So that's all for preposition of place that we are going to discuss for today. Thank you for listening and for your participation. To sum up and generalize everything, preposition of place are words that are used to describe the place where a certain object is at a certain time. And for you to achieve an identification of preposition of place, then you have to ensure that you answer the question where. And the three basic common type of preposition are on, in, and at. On is used when referring to something with a surface, while in is used when referring to something that is inside or within confined boundaries. And at is used when referring to something at a specific point. Am I clear, class? Okay, very good. I'm glad that you understood those preposition of place, its basic types, and its usage. So to assist your understanding about our lesson for today, I have here some worksheets. This will serve as your short quiz. Kindly pass it forward, Miss Alea, and submit it to me when you're all done. Read and analyze the question and the given situation in the worksheets and encircle the correct answer. And please choose the right type of preposition of place to complete the sentence and its grammar. You have 30 minutes to answer. Your time starts now. Okay, it's already 30 minutes. Pass your paper now. Thank you, Ms. Santos. So as for your assignment, please read in advance our next lesson, which is in your learning pocket. We will have a recitation tomorrow before the class discussion for me to identify and give points to those who read the next discussion. All clear, everyone? Any clarifications? Okay, very good. That's all for today. Let's end our session with prayer. Kindly lead the prayer, Miss Jade. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, everyone. See you next meeting.